Alrighty, hanging out in the studio. Gonna get us some glazes, mixing glazes today. Did not go the way I had originally planned, so I'm gonna have to do math. That's okay, because I have some excellent math teachers, and I know how to do math. You and me, babe. You and me, babe. It's just nothing else like you. We're ready to go. We have plans to go celebrate with my family this weekend. So I don't want to start anything major, so I'm going to try and get this whole Glaze fiasco out of the way. Not a fiasco. Not a fiasco. That's what we're doing. Glaze recipes. Should not be hard. Should not be hard. We good, Herbert? Herbert says we're good. Okay, so right out of the gate, I decided I'm going to do this recipe first, and I got my fruits mixed up. So I'm supposed to have 3124, and the fruit that I have is 3134. So I did a little bit of research to see if I could substitute it with anything that I have. And yeah, there's a substitution. And yeah, there's a, there's a workaround. But I think I'm just gonna table this for now. I don't know that I want to keep more than, I've already got a good palette of recipe ingredients. I don't feel the need to buy anything new, so we're just gonna let that sit for now. And yeah, not fun. But at this point, this is like the third day that I've tried to do this, so it's time to move on. You just hate to get out here and think, oh, I'm going to get it all done, and then the very first thing you try to do, oh, yeah, no. Frustrating. Okay, so the other small batch glaze that I had decided to try is a red out of the John Britt book. It's a June Perry red. The only difference, okay, the formula is completely different, don't get me wrong. The formula is different. But the only ingredient list difference is the 3124, and this one uses Gursley. So, Gursley White. So, I think what we're going to do is make up 2 batches of base glaze of this. And then color it the way that this one wants to be colored. And see what happens. And that way I can try a white glaze, it's a white glaze, and accomplish something versus, yeah, not. So that's the plan as of right now. And we'll save this for next time. If this doesn't work out. Maybe this will work out better. Oh gosh! That I'm cut out to mix my own glazes. I really don't. Because this is chrome and this is manganese. I was supposed to use chrome in that giant bucket right there. I used manganese. Day 2 of mixing all these glazes up. I shut everything down yesterday because I couldn't handle it. And I think that was probably best. I talked to Mommy and I talked to Superman and so, and I did a lot of research. And the research that I found was that manganese turns things tan. And at like 5 to 7% at least is kind of, you know, what you've got going on there. If you want to tan manganese. And it turns things red and purple if it's low fire. Well, I'm mid fire. So I only put, because chrome, you only use like 0.2%. It only has 0.2% of the manganese in there. So it may not even make a perceptible difference at all in the glaze. So I'm going to go ahead and put the chrome in with the glaze, and maybe it'll turn red, and maybe it won't. The last time I mixed this glaze, it turned green, and one of the suggestions after, you know, going into the places where you can get suggestions was make a bigger batch. So, you know, making a bigger batch And, you know, now I've screwed up that bigger batch. But if it's not green, you know, there's a certain amount of win there. And if it turns out a tan colored green or a tan colored red, you know, we're on to something, one direction or the other. So I'm going to go ahead and do the chrome in there, even though I screwed it up. And so that takes care of the Emily-ism. And then the last thing that we have to do is a big bucket of the bone that I screwed up the other day. I have some things over there on the slab table that really need to be, have some attention paid to them. So if things go great, then maybe I'll get to do some sculpting as well. But it's only like 80 degrees. So it's fantastic. And I have the garage door open and good stuff. Good day. Good day. Good day, Herbert. Good day. Okay, so we got everything mixed up, and so far there haven't been any snafus. So I'm very glad about that. And Tim is going to come in and help me hydrate everything. So I'm going to get to do some cool sculpture and stuff, fairy house sculpture, and maybe a handle. I have one piece that needs a handle. So yeah, but nothing went wrong so far. I tried, guys. I try really, really hard sometimes to not be me, but it happens anyway. Okay, I've been busy sculpting. Bonus points for anybody who can figure out what they're looking at. You're gonna love it when it's done. You're gonna love it. And that's Tim. Tim's coming out. We're gonna finish up the glazes. And we will be ready to go out of town.